Hey, we've made it to Portland. We've arrived on our anniversary date. This day, 6 years ago, Sydney and I got married. Since then, we have moved 3 times. We got a dog, and now we have a child as well. We've sold our house. We're on the road. So a lot has changed in the last 6 years, but it's really been a great 6 years of marriage for Sydney and I. So tonight, we are going to eat at Olive Garden. And you may ask, why would you go eat at Olive Garden when you have all these great options in Portland? Well, the reason is because this is where we ate 6 years ago on our anniversary night. We had Olive Garden after the wedding, so each year we eat at Olive Garden as a kind of an anniversary tradition.
And because it's just the best.
And we do like the salad and the breadsticks there. So we're going to go check out Portland. It's also the first time that we have gotten fixed up in about 6 weeks. We've been wearing sweatpants and t-shirts and hiking stuff because we've been mostly outside, but now we made it to a town with a little bit of civilization, so we're going to go celebrate our anniversary tonight. And right as we walked out the door, it started hailing. Like, it's rained a little bit here today, but it has started hailing. So I guess that means we're going to have one hail of a time.
Cheesy.
I know, it's cheesy. Let's get weird, Portland.
So we're in Portland and it's raining, and it's not like we're not going to be here for 7 days, but we decided we needed to come out in the rain because yesterday and today were the last days of the Portland Rose Festival that's going on here. So we kind of wanted to come down here and check out what was going on. Today they have the dragon boat races, and we can also see the floats from the parade that we missed yesterday. So we're out here in the rain. We're gonna go see the boats racing. Callie's got her rain cover with a rain shield. This is a really neat thing that goes on her backpack that I'm carrying. I've got my rain jacket, and Jeremy doesn't have anything. So
because I'm an idiot, because I didn't plan. There's also it's Fleet Week, so they've got like some of the cruise ships, some of the like battleships and Coast Guard. That's what I was looking for. Ships out here, so we're gonna check it out.
You can go on them. And
yeah,
stuff.
you can go on them. It's hopefully we don't get rained out too bad. It's kind of starting to rain a little bit harder. We're probably gonna let this pass and then go on over there. But we had to check it out because this is one of the biggest things in Portland every year, and we just happened to be here. We didn't plan it, it just happened to be here. So we are gonna go check it out. That ended up being really cool. They have all these racers from all over. Some are local, some are national, some international. But that one was a photo finish. They've been doing this since 1989. Over 80 people have teams in this thing. It's kind of like hotels and hospitals and local interest groups have teams. But that was really cool to watch them race. So the Chinese boat races were pretty awesome. Each of the groups have their own little tent set up where they have like all their fans, and they have people cheering them on, their family and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to check them out. Now we're going to move over down the riverfront here and check out the fleet of ships they've got parked in the harbor. So as part of the Rose Festival down here in Portland, they have a floral showcase which has all of these really neat floats that they have. Callie's loving it. She's saying, oh wow, over and over and over. But they have some really cool floats. It's kind of like the Rose Bowl parade, whereas every float has to be made of something living, like a living plant or whatever. And so all of them made out of flowers or crushed up corn and all kinds of other things that they
Stuff like that.
yeah, seeds and stuff. But these were some really cool floats. We knew they were down here somewhere, we just weren't sure where. We happened upon them walking down to the Fleet Week activities. They're really cool. Check some of these out. So we had a really good time at the Rose Festival down here in Portland today. The crowds weren't too bad with a little bit of rain in the forecast, and then Saturday's kind of the main day anyway, but today's Sunday. Things are kind of wrapping up, but it was a great time for us today watching the Chinese boat races, seeing the floats, seeing the fair, seeing all the ships. It was a really good time. Didn't rain too bad like we thought it would. We really didn't get too wet, and I'm glad that we kind of came here this weekend not even knowing this was going to be here this weekend. Just kind of hit it perfect, so that was awesome. So today is Monday. We haven't done much this morning. Got some classwork done, did some video editing for our video coming out this week. But this evening we're going to get out and about a little bit. We're going to try out Voodoo Doughnuts. We've heard a lot about it. Never tried it before. One of those, if you're in Portland, must try places. So we're going to check it out.
Try. You want to try the M&M one? M&M? Mm-hmm.
A ball. A bite. Uh-oh.
Move too much.
Falling off. That good?
Yeah. The bite.
You gonna bite?
Bite.
Pick it up. So we just went to Voodoo Doughnuts and it was absolutely amazing. Those donuts were so big, and they have like all kinds of different ones. They have like Captain Crunch ones, and we got a M&M's one.
Which the M&M one is named Marshall Mathers for obvious reasons, M&M. But that one was my favorite one.
Yeah, Callie loved that one too. She just picked the little M&Ms off. But while we were standing there ordering, this homeless man came in and like started making a scene.
Yeah, he started saying like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm about to throw up. You gotta let me in the bathroom. You gotta let me in the bathroom. I'm about to throw up. And it really irritated the guy that was taking our order. So we got a free donut out of the deal. So that was nice. But it's kind of a staple of Portland to try Voodoo Doughnuts. And I see what the fuss is all about.
There's a line all the way out the door.
There's
like
a line out the door, down the building. Sometimes they say it's 30 and 40 minutes. Today, luckily, it was like 10-minute wait. But they were some good donuts. I don't know how many of y'all are Parks and Recs fan, but they decide to build the world's smallest park. Well, that title actually belongs to Portland. They have built the world's smallest park, and it is right here behind me. Definitely, it's on this busy street, but it's definitely like a touristy spot. I guess they built built it just to get people to take pictures and stuff, but it's really funny that right there, the Guinness Book of World Records, world's smallest park. Alright, so dinner was definitely a change of plans tonight. We planned on going to Pine State Biscuits, and I looked it up and realized that they close at 3 o'clock. So definitely couldn't do that for dinner tonight. So we went, looked on Yelp, which is another way we found them. I told you before that we look at a lot of Triple D places. And there are some in town, but we also look on Yelp and find highly rated places. And we found Life of Pi, which is a pizza place, and it is by far the best pizza I've ever had in my life. And I've eaten way more pizza than I care to admit, everything from Little Caesars to whatever the top end pizza can be, and this is by far the best pizza I've ever had. Callie loved it. We had pepperoni and bacon, and instead of giving you like those little tiny chunks that they sometimes give you of bacon, they gave you literally whole strips of bacon. So that was very nice. I appreciated a lot of bacon on there. It's definitely a place that I would, if we lived here, it's definitely a place I'd probably frequent way too often. Holy crap, I've been to a lot of campgrounds and I've seen a lot of stuff in the last year, but this is by far the craziest thing I have seen in a campground yet. Sydney, you have got to come out here. You are not going to believe what I have just seen out there.